Tonight, from Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive.
Leading them out in his second season now out of Stanford. Here's Davis Mills.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. First carry for James Conner. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. The numbers there for Conner in last week's game. 14 carries, 53 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Mills. And this will be swung out here for Conner.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Mills now looks to throw on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Mills on first down.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
So they keep the football, but now face second and long. Looking to throw is Mills. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Mills to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. They'll run for it with Conner.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Now Mills.
And incomplete on the deep ball. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Conner.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st. Prater's kick is good.
And the Cardinals have the first points. It's 3-0.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. 49ers offense trots out for their first series, and they're led by the 3rd overall pick for the 2021 draft out of North Dakota State, Trey Lance. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
And Lance going to throw.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young.
And the Cards are going to get it back here just past the 35.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line.
A first down throw for Mills.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Nick Bosa. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mills.
The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away.
Back deep, Ray McLeod.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trailed 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Lance looking to throw it. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted.
And they will score. It's a pick-6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Now Matt Prater for the point after. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Lance now on 1st down.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
On play action, Lance. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Here's Lance.
Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lance. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
10-3 our score after 1 here on EA Sports.
Gold now out to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
And that was a high degree of difficulty on that one, but to me, it goes back to fundamentals and determination. High point the football and declare it yours.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Mills now. That pass complete to Moore. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Mills. Quick slant, caught by Moore. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cards have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point good by Prater, and the lead is now 17-3. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it winds up at a touchdown for Arizona. This taken in at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD. Yep. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
They'll start by running the option to the right. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. They go play action. Mills. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. He hit his first, this one from 38. Prater's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he is going to have a Niners first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Now Lance. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. To throw, it's Lance. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he is going to have the 49ers first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Lance now to throw. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. On second down, McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the first down at the Cardinals' 38. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Davis Price on 1st and 10.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. McCaffrey is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more. Now a play fake. Lance. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And they're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The kick by Gold is good, and that will close the gap down to 14. So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him, and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Mills' throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing, Mills. Fluck, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chandler Jones charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. An option handoff given to Connor. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Now Andy Lee will come on to punt this one away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. From midfield, here's Lance. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Lance looks to throw again. He's got this complete to Williams.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
From the 9, 2nd and 5. Here's Lance to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
His 6th touchdown on the ground, number 7 overall. And the 49ers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. From the 31, Mills. It's complete to Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, Mills. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Chandler Jones. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Another try after the first down sack. Mills. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Marco Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football.
Tough one there. First drive of the 3rd quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
James Conner hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Prater for the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The football will come out to the 25 as McLeod will not return it.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Play action, now it's Lance. On the move to his left. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there, 2nd down. Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. He was trying to turn the corner, but he will go nowhere. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing now is Lance. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he will not get what he needed as he stops short of the 1st down at around the 22. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I think that we all figured when he caught it that short of the marker that the defense almost relaxed and said, we got this covered. And then all of a sudden, space to run after the catch. And now they're screaming, somebody get him down. Fortunately, they got to him and forced the 4th down.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
So here are the Cardinals to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Rams, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Here's Mills. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Rondale Moore, the intended target, and now it's 2nd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Mills throw complete here to his receiver Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Off the play fake, Mills. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Mills. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Mills. And oh, he coughed it up. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Lance. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
So after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway and a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on third down.
Yeah, would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and the Cards are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
First down, Mills. Out route, and it's complete to Brown.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered.
Mills hit, and he loses the ball. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
That's caught.
And he's not going to get in as a try for 2 comes up empty. So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away, and now it's down to a 1-score game.
A second down throw from Mills. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Mills to throw it. Finding Ertz again. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Play fake, Mills. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll throw again. Here's Mills. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. On 2nd and 10. Mills got his man, Robbie Anderson. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. So on is Matt Prater now to try a field goal here. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. Prater's kick is good, and that'll push the lead up to 8. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
72 yards now for McCaffrey. It's a first down. From the gun, it's Lance. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Now a throw here, hauled in. So no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Lance looking to throw it. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So third down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
And Lance going to throw.
And that is incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Mills.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Fred Warner.
And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time an interception return for another score. Lance going to try to throw for this.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And the failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead is hanging by a thread after that pick 6, but look, they're still in the driver's seat. Now Mills hit, and he loses the ball.
And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Following the fumble recovery, Lance.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here's Lance.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Now a give to the big fullback use check. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Niners have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco.
Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw is Mills.
Steps away to his left, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Nick Bosa in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Staying on his feet. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be scooped up in the end zone. The defender gets there, and it's a touchdown. Now Gold for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Arizona's offense back out and ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
That's Azeez Al-Shaair getting through for the sack that time.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Mills, and he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 16.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Mills, 4th down, gotta have it.
And that is incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey
scampering home from 19 yards out.
And the 49ers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that will make this a 19-point game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Our 1st down throw for Mills.
That's complete to his running back, Connor.
And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are, to me.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Following the fumble recovery, Mills. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Mills now. He finds Hopkins complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, Mills. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. First and goal. Now Mills. Touchdown! Trey McBride with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point good by Prater. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown reception from Trey McBride. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 26. Off of play action, here's Lance. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 112 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Mills. Able to find Ertz. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock running, about to hit 90 seconds to go in the game. He's got Connor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Mills throw here complete into the hands of Ertz. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Again, it's Mills. Ertz over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. On 3rd down, here's Mills. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a
football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
And they will take a knee here. So the victory here for San Francisco.
And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you could just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for the 49ers, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And now it's off to the airport for a date with Customs and a long flight north to the U.S. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5-6. And they will get a home date next week against the Los Angeles Chargers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.